Well, many blessings to you, everyone, on this beautiful 12, 12, 12. I know it's been such a very long time, and I'm very sorry that I haven't been able to connect, but I knew that I had to take a few moments this morning on this beautiful auspicious day to celebrate you, to wish you an auspicious day of fulfillment, of happiness, of celebration, of joy. And one of the reasons why that was important to share today is because, as most of us know, uh, or we have a resonance that numbers are a language. They're a sequence, a code that not only deliver downloads, messages, calibrations, and this 1212 is so very auspicious in that the year 2019 also equates to 12, and so it's a triple 12. And I don't know about you guys, but I have been feeling the momentum of this triple 12 for about 2 or 3 weeks, continuously being taken to Amante, which is another word for Shambhala, the gateway, um, and just seeing these amazing doors, these almost like metal cave doors coming down, almost like the way you would see in these fantasy movies, but so very real. Um, and what it's represented, the message behind that has been the closure, the completion of so many lifetimes that so many of us have uh, undertaken, um, all in the scope of assisting the ascension process and, of course, of awakening to the highest self and to embody that. And that's what I feel that today is a day of incredible galactic celebration, and the fact that we've arrived to this apex point of so much work, so many lifetimes, so much devotion, dedication. And finally, we've reached the place where we've created a platform as a collective to be able to invite others to step in and to recognize their own divinity, and to operate, to be in a place of awareness from that place of embodiment, so that we can finally start to really experience uh, joy, unity, the collective, the gathering of light minds, of changing the world for a place of peace and of just knowing, of thyself knowing. And I feel very celebratory. I feel an inner excitement of of being alive in this timeline at this moment in time, and being able to witness the incredible expansive growth of awakening of so many beloveds, of so many people. Um, when I open up my timeline, my primary platform is Facebook. I'm an old timer, and so Facebook for me is where I have the core of the beautiful souls that I've connected with. And I love to open up my timeline, my news feed, because there's an abundance of beautiful messages, of inspirational, photographs, and it's just so fueling, and it just keeps me in that space that I'm already trying to maintain. And it's just really wonderful to be able to see the expansiveness of so many souls, who's becoming a light worker, who's becoming, a healer, a shaman, the families and the workshops and all these great things that people are doing. And so it all encompasses back to today and full moon. So, of course, intentions, deliberate intentions, Gratitude is a very important attribute to be practicing every day. But of course, in order to start a clean slate, we need to be grateful for everything that we've experienced. You know, the good, the bad, the in between, the struggles, the not knowing. Because from that place, the inquiry comes then to explore and to discover. Um, and so it's so important for us to be from a place of gratitude, to come from a place of gratitude. Calibration, very important today. What does that word mean? It means to be open, receptive, and ready to know that we're undergoing, a calibration transformation, not only in spirit, being risen to a higher level of awareness, of understanding, of beingness, but our bodies are also changing. The environment, the way we absorb, and respond to anything around us is going to change. So if you find yourself feeling more sensitive um, to people, places, and things, to foods, to the environment, it's okay because we're changing. Our makeup, the very nature of our DNA structure, especially today, is going through a hauling, like a rehaul of recreative strands of processing. In some ways, it may have somewhat of a mechanical feeling, uh, but we are emotional beings, and that's the greatest gift of being here, is that we have emotions, and that keeps us in a place of operating from the heart, and from emotions, which can be very stirring, but also can be very exhilarating and warm, and just very beautiful. So what a beautiful combination it is for us to becoming awakened. So that could be the mechanical side, but also to have emotions. I just want to add, when I speak of mechanical, I mean, we're going to be able to have extrasensory vision and be able to, just look at people and be able to see where there's blockages. I know that I humbly can see and do, it's what allows me to be able to help people in the way that I can, that I'm guided to when I work with people. I can feel blockage, I can see it, and it's not something that I was always able to do. It's an evolution process that I've been graced to be a part of. Uh, Instant manifestation, instant miracles, being able to guide, see, into what we call the future, and be able to give people almost like a roadmap to be able to navigate. These are such important and, just transformational tools when we're able to have, say, a map. Uh, where as before we may have not had any direction. And so we do celebrate, I just celebrate, and I invite you to celebrate how we are uh, evolving in our sensories, and being placed in a position to really be capable of to help people in a very expansive way, and ourselves, of course. So I wanted to put, you know, this beautiful feeling, or share it. I wanted to share it with you today. I know that I've been absentee on YouTube. Um, it's not from a lack of not wanting to connect. They keep me really busy at the office with private sessions, and of course the expo, which just happens to be the holiday expo this Sunday at the Hilton Garden Inn in Staten Island. So if any of the viewers are in the tri-state area and you care to join us, we will be there. An explosive, in such a beautiful time of 50 plus light workers and some great workshops. And so, yeah, they keep me really busy. But of course, I think of all the beautiful connections that I've made. I just received a card. You know who you are. A beautiful holiday card just this week from a viewer here on YouTube. Thank you so very much. And I love you guys. And I will make an attempt to, if you are still inspired by the videos, I will make an intention today to be able to come back more frequently and just share and do some oracles, and perhaps you can help by asking for topics that you'd like to discuss or hear about. But of course, please be open today, be receptive, a lot of electric magnetic energy moving through days, so you feel tingling heat, you feel a little bit of out of equilibrium, just make sure that you're grounding, anchoring, eat some grounding foods, carry some crystals, agate, jasper, moldavite, stones that are grounding, and be rejoicing in a rejoicing space of knowing that we've reached this incredible place of ascension, and there's so much more to come, and we are what we've been waiting for, the second coming. That is who we are, yes. And so many blessings to you. Of course, always leave you with my love, with my light, and with my peace. I love you guys. Have an auspicious 12-12-12. Take care. Bye-bye.